time I hear that song that we used to call our own, it all comes back again. I don't understand it, somehow I didn't see. It took me far too long to realize.
Customer service, past, present, and future. You can measure almost anything in retail these days. Transactions per hour, conversion rate, items per basket, time per customer. But here's the question no one's asking enough. Where's the metric for how a customer feels? Because 20 years ago, that was the whole game. Back then, service meant connection. It wasn't about how fast you could ring someone up. It was about making sure they left happy. Retailers hired for personality, not just productivity. And customers came back not just for products, but for people. Fast forward to now, and a lot of that human touch got lost somewhere between the self-checkout and the sales metrics. Retail has become obsessed with speed, automation, and data. The thinking goes, if we can measure it, we can improve it. But here's the truth. When you treat service like a system, you stop seeing people. And when customers stop feeling seen, they stop caring about you. Let's talk directly to the retailers, the managers, and the people leading the floor. If you want to rebuild trust and drive sales, you have to relearn what made retail powerful in the first place: presence, empathy, and care. Here's the irony. The more digital we've become, the more valuable human interaction is. In a world of chatbots and self-service kiosks, a simple, genuine smile is now a competitive advantage. So what can retailers do today to bring real service back? 1. Shift focus from metrics to moments. Stop obsessing over items per hour. Start rewarding moments that matter. When an associate helps a frustrated customer find a solution, that's service equity. It's not measurable by a spreadsheet, but it pays off in loyalty and lifetime value. 2. Train for listening, not just selling. Most service training is still about product knowledge and upselling. But the best training teaches empathy. Listening turns transactions into trust, and that's where repeat sales are born. 3. Rehumanize the floor. Let your team slow down. Encourage eye contact. When people feel rushed, they shut down. When they feel respected, they open up, and so do their wallets. 4. Replace data dependence with story sharing. Instead of only reviewing reports, share real customer stories in meetings. Highlight moments of kindness, patience, or creative problem solving. Stories shape culture. Metrics shape behavior. You need both. 5. Make service your brand's signature move. Every retailer has something they're known for. Prices, speed, selection. But service? That's where legacy brands are built. Design signature service moment. Something only your store does. That's how you make customers feel like part of your story, not just part of your data. Now let's talk about us, the customers, because we've got power too. Every dollar we spend is a vote for what kind of experience we want to see more of. We say we want great service, but then we chase the cheapest price. We click buy now instead of walking into a store that might actually care. But here's the truth. The brands that treat you with respect, those that go the extra mile, deserve your loyalty. Because when we support companies that respect us, we reshape the market itself. So here's how consumers can do their part. 1. Reward good service with return visits. Don't just thank a great associate. Come back. Loyalty is how you tell a business, this matters. 2. Share positive experiences loudly. Everyone's quick to post a bad review, but good service deserves a spotlight. Tell your friends. Post it. Tag the brand. Good behavior spreads when we amplify it. 3. Choose respect over speed. The fastest option isn't always the best one. Sometimes slowing down to shop where people care pays off for everyone involved. At the end of the day, Customer service is a two-way street. Retailers need to stop treating service like a metric. Consumers need to stop treating service like an afterthought. Because respect, on both sides of the aisle, is the new currency. When companies lead with humanity and customers reward it with loyalty, that's when retail stops surviving and starts thriving again. So, where does customer service go from here? We've seen where it's been, and we know it's been lost. But the next chapter of service isn't about choosing between people and technology. It's about learning how to make them work together. The future of customer service is hybrid. AI will handle the logistics, but humans will handle the emotions. Think of it like this. AI is the speed. Humans are the soul. And the brands that master that balance will own the next decade of loyalty. Imagine walking into a store where the associate already knows what you like. Not because you're being tracked, but because your past choices helped build a smarter, more considerate experience. The goal isn't to make service faster. It's to make it frictionless. No more long holds, no more disconnected systems, no more let me transfer you. In the future, great service won't mean 24/7s. It'll mean 24 seconds to care. 24 seconds to respond, acknowledge, and reassure. Technology can predict needs, but only people can fulfill them with empathy. And that's where the best brands will win, in that space where anticipation meets compassion. We're entering what I call the human tech era, where data helps people, not replaces them. Where service is instant, but still intimate. And for businesses, that means one thing. Customer service isn't your support system anymore. It's your strategy. Because in the next wave of retail, you won't win by being the cheapest or the fastest. You'll win by being the most human. That's the future of customer service. Not cold automation, but connected experience. Not less human, but more human than ever before. That's it for this episode of Up and Down the Aisles. Remember, whether you're behind the counter or in front of it, service is more than a smile. It's a statement. Until next time, keep your carts rolling, your hearts open, and your service human.